So we basically retraced back up in this range. So that's why I was saying like it is good to take profit and not to basically wait for those lower numbers, because you know we can still drop down, but if you don't take profit, price might be coming back up to you, and then you're gonna be panicking and take less profits, right? So I'll just close some profit and still get some, right? So as you can see, like in this range, we've been making during the live stream, we've been making like a low lows, right? And I was like, you know, BC was right there during the live stream. And I was like, okay, we most likely, if we break this level, gonna drop down to our basically target, right? So basically, we hit our target exactly on a dot, just about like 88. 88 to 88, low 88, okay, 88 to 88.50 range. That's Coinbase, that's right. So I just sent you guys a target to this range. As you can see, the Zeus method basically like to use a 100 EMA and basically a 21 EMA. So we broke the 21 EMA. Now next challenge going to be the 100 EMA. All right. So we've been making low lows, right? Now we're starting to make high. Okay, but the high lows we're making and high, it is basically one trend. It is not like a different trend. You know what I mean, right? Like, not, you might not know what I mean, but once we get 1 2 3 4 5, price gonna be making what? High lows, high highs, but it is one trend. But once we make this move, that's when we're gonna get the high lows, like from like a corrective move. You see what I'm saying? So the move we're making right now, it is one trend, right? And most people who likes Elliott waves, they're gonna count this as 1 2 3 4 5, right? Thinking like that's the, you know, beginning of the trend, and they're gonna like, we got 5-wave move, right? We're gonna get this move to the downside, ABC correction downward, right? So we could anticipate that move, but it doesn't mean, right? It doesn't mean that's a reversal, because whenever you count 5 waves, it's impulse to the direction of that 5 waves. It is very important, but it is not an impulsive continuation pattern. You see what I'm saying? I just showed you in our basic Elliott wave analysis, right? And I said what? A zigzag. A zigzag, it is 535, right? It is 535, right? So imagine you get this move, 5-wave impulse, right? So if you don't know what's going on, you're gonna, oh, we got 5-wave moves, right? We're gonna be going to the moon, we're gonna get our ABC correction, and then we're gonna get another 5, get another ABC, and going on, right? That it means you don't understand what's going on. Whenever you get 5-wave, just take be cautious and look for your pullback, and you can look for your other 5-wave. You can look for your other 5 waves, but you cannot basically assuming like that's a new trend, because whenever you get 5, it doesn't mean it is a new trend. It is just a basically a you know, a correction. All right, because correction involves impulse. You have to understand that. People say, oh, it's very corrective, right? But correction also have impulsive waves. It is very important. Whenever you hear 5 is correction, whenever you hear basically ABC letters, that's correction. Okay, no, 5 is impulse, letters, numbers are impulse, right? Let me repeat it. Numbers are impulse, letters are corrective. Very easy way to understand it, right? So now let's dive into our basically level of a correction we got in this area. So as I explained to you guys, most of you guys probably didn't watch it, so let me repeat it. So this move we got 1 2 3 4 and 5, right? What we said earlier, we said Elliott wave gives you an opportunity to be wrong, but I still stay in my short, right? Even though we got this is an A, B, and C, that's still correct. The C is just basically elongated, right? So it is still correct, right? So we got this ABC. So if markets wants to basically make a bigger correction, right? Because BC is basically very volatile, right? Sometimes it gives you like it gives you basically big corrections, right? That's A, B, and C wave, right? The C wave can be 1.27 to 1.41 extension, right? So as you can see, we can still go back up to 95. Okay, we can still go back up to mid 9K level, all the way up to like a 96, like this area of a resistance. I'm not sure if we're gonna get there or not, but just speculatively, we can make this move to the upside. It's not going to change anything about the structure. It is still going to be a 535, right? So it means right, the small correction we got, this 5 wave is probably correct, right? And then we could be looking for 1 2 3 4 and 5 wave, right? Something like this. just unproportionally just drawing for schematic. Okay, it doesn't mean it's going to look like this, right? So if we get this move, we get a support down to this level. Even though I'm bearish, guys, I'm just going to show you all the bullish setup. Okay, so let's say we also got this dip down to like a 0.618 to a 50% pullback. We can basically assume, all right, this move is a continuation, right? This first wave is the first wave of something, of a 5-wave impulse, right? So let's keep that in mind, right? So that's the setup I'm looking at right now. The bearish setup, it is still the same, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at it right here. The bearish setup, it is still the same, right? So let's assume, like, instead of the bigger correction, right, this move is basically the ABC correction, ABC, right? And then this is just a continuation. This is just a continuation right there. This is just a continuation. So we can still look for this target to the downside. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Understanding Elliott wave is very important. It's not just about drawing lines and basically saying we're going to go up, we're going to go down. I give you both setups. Okay, both setups are valid. Nothing wrong with them, right? Nothing wrong. So it is just up to us to basically manage our position and basically look for the the most probable setup. Even if you don't take it, that setup plays out, you know what to expect next, right? Let's say we don't take the setup, right, the bullish move to the upside. We just let BTC do whatever it wants to do and give us this move to 95, 96. We're gonna like, oops, the setup, we did not take it, but we knew where we were gonna go to, right? So we basically now gonna take the short position from this level, right? So let's say I stay in my position in this range and then we dip down all the way down to this level. I'm just going to take the rest of my profits, right, and basically look for another setup. I don't want to confuse you guys and give you another setup from this point on, this area. I'm just going to leave you guys with the two setups I already gave you, all right? So what are we looking for? Let me go ahead and repeat it for our short scalp. For our short scalp, right, I think I deleted everything. Let's see. I should not delete it. Okay, it's okay. So for our short scalp, right, we're looking for this move down. Okay, we're looking for 0.618 pullback. Okay, so we're assuming we're gonna get rejection from this 100 EMA, right? Assuming we're going to get rejection from this 100 EMA. So once we get this rejection with a nice confluence with this region of basically a previous support, right, we're going to assume, okay, we're going to come back down to like a 89.30 at least. Okay, so if I'm scalping and I'm looking for a nice short, I'm shorting right now to this level, right, with a scalp, right? So I'm going to be looking for this move all the way down. That's a 1.5%. Okay, so depending on your leverage, you get your one, whatever you're leveraging with times 1.5. Okay, if you're doing 5x, that's almost 7.5% gain. If you're doing 7x, that's almost 10% gain. All right, so yeah, that's what you need to, that's what I'm looking for, at least for the short term, right? It is a probable setup. It's nothing difficult. It's not it's an easy target. So easy setup, not easy target, but it is an easy setup, and so on, right? So that's all I wanted to cover today, guys. This setup right here, it is a very good setup to learn about Elliott wave, because it gives you both opportunity to basically understand what's going on and not to basically get confused and all of that good stuff, right? So let's see how it is gonna play out, at least for the short term. Even this setup we got right there, right here, right, this setup right there. Okay, it is just a basically smaller setup. It is a fractal of this setup. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but let me just show you, right? I just noticed it actually. So you got 1, 2, 3, okay, 4 and 5, right? So okay, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you could do this. I wanted to include this B wave, right? So got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you got this ABC correction down. You got this ABC correction. 1, 2, and ABC correction. So if you take really take a look at it, right, you got this got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then you got what next? You got an ABC correction downward. You got this 1, 2, ABC correction down. So these two setups are nearly, you know, identical. It is just a fractal. So let's see if this move is not also a continuation, because that's not good at all for a bullish setup, right? But at least for the short term, hopefully you guys you know, caught the short up to that level, right? All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I'm doing it live because I don't have to basically, once I do it live, I don't have to basically upload it, record, and basically, you know, and all that good stuff. I'm just sending the link, right? That's easier for me. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching.